Hello, yeah, welcome to day 19 of the Sewwithtia 30 Day Sewing Challenge. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make a stylish cargo pocket. So if this is something you would like to watch, do well to stay to the end. This pocket is beginners friendly and it is so stylish, and of course, it's in trend now. So the first thing you need to do is to determine where you want to fix your cargo pocket. So I'm making use of this Ankara pants, and I'm just going to go ahead. As you can see, I'm going to be joining the back and the front together. Next, we are going to move to our pocket size. I use 10.75 for the length and I use 8.75 for the width, which gave me 8.5 for the length and 5.5 for the width when I was done. So the first thing you want to do is to fold your fabric into two, as you can see, and you are going to be marking 1 inch on the right side. So now where you're marking on is the right side because you're going to be sewing on this points. So you're going to connect your 2 points together like so and go ahead to sew this on your machine. So this is my, as you can see, I've gone ahead to sew on the markings, and this is what the back look like, which is the wrong side, and this is what the front look like. The next thing you're going to do is to lay this flat, as you can see me do, and go ahead with your iron to press this down for it to stay in place. So I've gone ahead to press this down, and this is what my pocket is beginning to look like. Okay, the next thing we're going to do on this point now, remember the length we use is 10.75. You're going to be marking 2 inches out of this. Now this 2 inches is going to be what you are going to use to fold your fabric. So I folded by 1 inch, then by 1 inch again, more like a double fold. So this is going to be the top of our pocket. So what you're going to go ahead to do now is to go to your sewing machine and top stitch on that point. But for you to be able to have a smooth sailing experience, do well to go ahead to pin both ends together, as you can see me do. Then flip it to the right side and top stitch on the right side. So the next thing we're going to do after top stitching, you can as well press this down. Okay, so this is what might look like after I've gone ahead to top stitch. And after top stitching now, the next thing we're going to do is to measure, okay, not from the top, from that point we folded, you are going to be measuring round this pocket. Now, this is because we want to create this bulgy effect, okay? So you need to measure what you have there. And after measuring, you're going to be needing a strip of fabric. Now, for this particular fabric, I had 2.5 inches in total. And I went ahead to measure what I have after measuring around my pocket. So I have 2.5 inches in total. And what I'm going to do is to fold in a zero point 0.5 inch on both sides, as you can see me do. After folding in form of a bias, you're going to go ahead with your pressing iron to put this in place. Okay, I've gone ahead to put it in place, and what I'm left with is about 1.5 inches. This is fine by me. So I'm going to go ahead now to show you how I'm going to be attaching this to the pockets. Now on the pocket too, you want to go ahead to fold in 0.5 inches towards the wrong side. Now this is going to give you crease line that is going to be a form of guide for you when you are sewing. Now I'm going to be placing the right side, the wrong side of my pattern of my Ankara fabric with the wrong side of my pocket so that both can give me the right side. And after placing that, I'm going to go over to the sewing machine. Please take note, I'm not starting from the folded end, I'm starting beneath the folded end of the pocket. So I'm going to go ahead to top stitch, as you can see. Go ahead to top stitch. You need to be adjusting this as you sew, especially the edge. So I'm just going ahead to fold both ends together, and I'm making sure that both the Ankara fabric and the pocket both are on the same position. So when I get to the edge, as you can see, I'm going to lift my presser foot up. Then I'm going to be turning my fabric towards this direction, as you can see, and the needle. And I'm going to go ahead to sew so that I'm going to have a neat finishing on that end. So if you're a total beginner, this is quite easy. You just need to practice once or twice and you're going to get it. So I'm just going to go ahead to finish this up, and I'm going to show you what this look like as we continue. Please, if you are watching to this point, please do well to subscribe, share, and turn on the notification bell so that when I post videos, you get to see them. So I've gone ahead to stitch both ends together. And when I was done sewing, I had excess Ankara fabric. I'm just going to go ahead to trim that off on the outside. So this is what I have. You can see I did not start stitching from the very tip I folded. I hope you can see that clearly now. So this is what our cargo pocket is looking like already. So the next thing we're going to do now, okay, is to proceed to fixing this on our Ankara pants. So I've joined the edge together, the side together. So you're going to go ahead to open this pants. So I joined both the front and the back, and that is why it's like this. Go ahead with your iron to iron these flats, as you can see. Open the seam, iron it flat so that you can have a neat finishing. So you are going to go ahead to determine the point where you want to fix your cargo pocket, and this is optional. This is like totally dependent on you rather. So for me, I have to consider the band I'm going to be fixing, which is 2 inches, and that is why you see my tape like that. So from that point, I'm going to go ahead to measure 22 inches, and this is because I'm going to be fixing two cargo pants on this. So this one I'm using for tutorial is just the one that is going to be on the lower side. I'm going to have another one towards the thigh region later. So I'm going to go ahead to determine the point. As you can see, I've gone ahead to mark that point. Then on that point now, I'm going to fold my cargo pant into two. I'm going to open up the seam, as you can see, fold it into two so that it can be properly aligned. Then I'm going to mark that point, that is the midpoint. Then I'm going to go ahead to fix that in, as you can see, on that 22 inches mark. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead to pin that down so that it does not move while I'm sewing. Now, after doing that, the next thing I'm going to do now is to go ahead to position the cargo pocket properly. And I'm going to be explaining that shortly. Now, I'm going to go ahead, as you can see, to fold in the cargo pocket like so. I'm folding it on the Ankara fabric that is used, okay? That is used. I'm folding it on the Ankara fabric used, and this is how it's going to be. Now, we're not sewing on this black fabric, we're not sewing on it, rather, we're sewing on the one lower. Okay, we're sewing on the lower Ankara fabric, but we need this to be properly aligned and to be in the same position. That is why you can see I'm folding it on it in order to have the proper position before going ahead to pin. I don't know if you get what I just explained, but I really hope you understand. So I'm just going to go ahead to keep folding it on each till I get to the other side so that I'm going to have a proper aligned pockets. Now, please note, I'm not pinning the black fabric, I'm pinning the Ankara fabric underneath. And I'm going to be showing you the results very soon so that you see what it looks like. So after doing that now, you can see I've lifted the black fabric up. So now I'm going to go ahead to sew this off camera, considering the edge just the way we did while sewing in the bias strip. So I've gone ahead to stitch this, and you can see that even when I fold the black fabric on it, it's still properly aligned. Now I'm going to go ahead on the upper part, that part that is folded, I'm going to top stitch that part to meet the point where the Ankara fabric is so that this can be well secured in place. Now I'm going to go ahead to do this off camera also. Okay. So the next thing we are going to do after doing that is to measure what we have, okay, on the pocket head, as you can see, and whatever you have is what you are going to be using to cut your pocket cover. So in my case, I have 5.5 inches, so I'm going to be cutting 6 inches for the width, okay? And for the length, I'm going to be making use of 3 inches, so I'm going to be cutting 3.5. So I went ahead to mark 6 inches. My fabric is on fold, as you can see. So I went ahead to cut the excess. Then for this particular cover, you can decide whatever shape you want. So for me, I'm just going to allow this particular cover have a slight curve. I want it to have a slight curve. So I'm just going to go ahead to indicate that after trimming the excess I have. So you can actually do any shape of your choice, but in my case, like I said, I made use of a curve. And first of all, I marked about 1.5 inches, as you can see. Okay. I marked 2 inches, as you can see. And from that point, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead to create a curve shape as like so. So I went ahead to trim the excess I have, and I'm going to go ahead now to close up this open end. So I'm going to be sewing like so, but I'm going to leave a small part about 1 inch that I'm going to use to turn this when I'm done sewing. So this is what I have. As you can see, I've gone ahead to sew, and I've gone ahead to leave a small opening that I'm going to use to push this in. So go ahead to trim out the excess you have on this particular point. After trimming out the excess you have on this particular point, then the next thing you want to do is to turn it inside out. So all the things we've been doing since has been on the wrong side of the fabric. So that after turning it in, you can make use of your scissors or any sharp object you have to push out the corners. Take your pressing iron to press this down, then go ahead to top stitch. Now that open end, you are going to be closing it in by top stitching round this particular cover. So I'm going to go ahead just to push this in place as you can see me do, and I'm going to go ahead to top stitch. I'm going to be doing this off camera. You can as well decide to be creative while top stitching. You can use a different thread, a contrast thread. You can top stitch twice. You can just do whatever you want since this is a cargo pant, but in my case I'm just going to top stitch once for tutorial purpose. So this is what my cover looked like when I was done. I've gone ahead to press this down, and I'm going to be marking it 0.5 inches, okay, at the top. Now this is 0.5 inches is what I'm going to sew on fabric. As you can see, just watch what I'm doing closely. So this, look at, you can see the way I position this. You're going to position it in such a way that it covers your cargo pocket properly.